Cool and warm season crops, created by Lutheran Services and Iowa Global Greens and ISCD Solutions. LSI Global Greens is in Iowa and Zone 5A and B in the Midwestern United States. So this means that the first frost date and the last frost date may be different in your own region. Make sure to consult with a local expert in your area for those dates. In this training, you're going to learn the difference between cool and warm season crops, so you can plant seeds and transplant seedlings at the right time. The objective of this training is to learn what crops grow in cooler temperatures, what crops prefer to grow in warm temperatures, the first frost date in your area and the last frost date in your area. You may also use this handout to help make a crop rotation plan for the year, because all of the vegetables that I will list are going to be categorized by their crop families. First, warm season crops. Warm season crops prefer to grow in warm temperatures. Plant warm season crops when the soil temperature has been 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 16 degrees Celsius. Start planting after the last frost date, which again, you need to check your local dates to know when your last frost date is. The point of this is these crops do not like cold weather, and they're going to grow slowly in cold weather and die when there is a frost. So you need to know this date here. First of all, the last frost date, according to the 2024 Almanac, is April 22nd. Typically, it is safe to plant everything here after May 4th, although plants like eggplant, hot peppers, and sweet potatoes all prefer to be planted even a little bit later when nighttime temperatures are above 55 degrees. The first frost date is October 14th. This means that in a typical year, we're going to have ice or frost by October 14th. And all of the crops on here are going to be dead or dying or not growing quickly by that date. Now, let's read through each family and learn the vegetables that love the warmth and the heat. I will pause briefly after saying each one of these to give you a chance to say them yourself if you would like to practice pronunciation and vocabulary. First of all, amaranth greens. So, an amaranth family. Mallow family. In the mallow family are roselle and okra. Cucurbit family. Bitter melon, cucumber, melons like watermelon, cantaloupe, muskmelon, and summer squash or winter squash and pumpkins. Next is the legume family. The warm season-loving legumes mostly include beans like green beans, long beans, and fresh beans, dry beans. Lastly are the solanum family. In the solanum family are potato, eggplant, hot pepper, sweet pepper, and tomato, as well as black nightshade greens. Lastly are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes need a long, frost-free growing season, and it's advisable to wait until after the middle of June to plant these. Cool season crops. Cool season crops prefer to grow in cool temperatures and can handle a light frost. Plant cool season spring crops in March, April, and May. Start planting as soon as you can work the soil or when there's no snow or ice in the soil anymore. Check out this icon of the green leaf down below to know which ones you can plant in the spring. Secondly, cool season fall crops are able to be planted August, September, and even October in some cases. Some crops you can also plant in July earlier and harvest in October. Cool season fall crops have an orange leaf icon that you can see down below. Some of them you can plant in the spring and fall and all throughout the year. Make sure to check with a local expert who knows the planting dates in your region. Let's go through the crop families. First family is the allium family. In the allium family are garlic, leek, onion, shallot. Apiaceae family. This includes crops like carrot, cilantro. Not pictured are plants like parsley and dill. Aster family. In the aster family is lettuce. Cool season solanum crop is potatoes. We talked about that in the warm season as well, which you can plant potatoes a little bit more throughout the year. Potatoes do good in heat and cold. Amaranth family. Cool season amaranths include beets, spinach, and Swiss chard. Legume family. Peas. Brassica family. Broccoli, mustard, cabbage, radishes, Brussels sprouts, kohlrabi, and turnips. Thank you for watching this presentation on cool and warm season crops by LSI Global Greens and ISCD Solutions. Many thanks to all of the people who went into making this and to our sponsors as well. Happy planting.